Hello guys, so till this very day I don't know if Tonai is a scam or not, but I will tell you that these developers or the Tonai dev, they are actually behaving like scam, because that's the right words to use at this particular point in time. So how are they behaving like scam? So I'm not just coming forth to accuse people for what they are not. So these are my analysis. I joined Tone AI on January 26th, when there was no hash rate. You can just mine, you can be mining your hash rate. So there was nothing like buy hash rate. I had sleepless nights, honestly speaking, because I thought this project was 100% genuine, and the developers were 100% sincere with the community, since this is one of the few mining projects on the Tone blockchain which has not recorded any scam projects so far. So of course there's no reason to doubt if this project will do well or not. Yes, we believe it was going to do well. So when I joined, I invited a whole lot of people, my friends and others, and people I don't know, because I posted on various social media platforms like Twitter, Facebook, Fiverr, that Web3. I have the link on my YouTube, so in case you want to be posting there too, so you can have it. So I joined this particular thing. I invited a whole lot of people, and I will tell you, in this crypto space, due to the various social platforms I posted, I don't even know even 5% or even 3% of these people who are on this my referral list. I don't know them. So I have 109 referral. 109 referral. Wow, that's interesting. So then weeks later, these guys brought out to boost your hash rates. To boost your hash rates, then you should do this and that. That you, guess what? When they say boost your hash rate, do you know how many I bought? Let me. Where is my tone keeper? Let me look for my tone keeper. So boost your hash rate. So I wanted to see, like, yes, that means these people, like what I thought initially in my previous video, like I spoke about, the reason they brought out this Tone AI assistant bots for us to buy. At a point I thought maybe they wanted to generate liquidity from that. That's what we all thought. So I bought 5 Tone AI assistants, five of it, and each of it cost 1.25 Tone. Aside exchange charges, others charges, they've charged you. If you've been buying this, I believe you know what I'm talking about. So these are some of the things we bought just to get it. So now my claimable is 1.5 million, right? And my redeemable is on AI War mainnet is also 1.5 million. Then my option is 15.4 million. So then 2 days ago, I saw this Tone AI announcements that, dear Tone AI community, we have distributed over 2.3 billion, that's 23% of supply TIE token to miners, which is way over the allocation, 15% of supply we have for the community. Hello, did you say 15% of supply? If I can recall vividly, let's look for me browser, then let's go to tone raffle. Let's go to tone raffle. Let me just check up my history. It will be much better that way. I know this tone keeper. So I'm just want to provide you guys with clear evidence to actually see that why I'm saying like Tone AI is becoming a scam. Developers are not being sincere or being serious with the community right here. So you just don't make allegations, you bring out proof to actually prove your points. All right, so I'm going to when they did their fair launch. So because they said over here that 23% of supply TIE token has been distributed to miners, which is way over the allocation. That's 15% of supply we have for the community. They said here they have 15% of supply for the community. So they raised 53,000 ton in this their pre-sale. So they say they have 15% for the community. So let's see if this is true according to what they said. Can you see what they have here? The fair launch 35%, initial liquidity 16%, community mining, that's for the miners. Community mining is for the miners, is 5%. So why are they saying 15% over here? So are you accusing us that say the mining system was rigged by a lot of users, hence the allocation not reaching everyone? But you know this is totally false. The team has decided that when claiming resumes, only 0.4% of your claimable will be received to control the situation. What situation do you want to control? What situation? Because like nobody rigged any mining thing. If anybody rigged, they could have flagged such an account. Why I'm saying that nobody rigged any of this mining this thing like the team claimed they are this. You asked us to buy Tone AI assistant, and each of those one of those Tone AI assistant bots will give us 3 million hash rates. So I bought 5, and that's why you are seeing my option here is 15 million hash rates, right? So then how is it possible? Because 3 times 5 is 15, right? 15 million. So how is it possible like other people who bought hash rates also? And are you indirectly trying to accuse us that we that bought hash rates, we ripped the system off? How? After all, we paid for it. So since you were able to raise 53,000 ton from the pre-sale. So tell us what happened to the ton you raised from selling the Tone AI assistant bot. Initially they said once the project, the countdown ends, that they are going to burn the NFTs. They are going to burn the NFTs. But at the end of the countdown, they extended it. Aside extending it, they also opened, instead of it to end, now they now, instead of buy Tone AI assistant bot, they now put something called boosters. Can you see? Purchase booster. Do you know, even like at this particular point in time now, you can even see now that you can still even buy the booster. At this point in time, they did not close it down. You see, it's waiting. I'm not going to proceed with it. So transaction cancelled. They are still buying boosters, which is the same Tone AI assistant, because you can see right here, 1 tone equals to 3 million hash rates. So if you want to buy it, they charge you 0.25 ton. So in total, you are spending 1.25 ton for everything you are doing right here. You understand? So how is it possible that these same numbers of people that bought Tone AI assistants, how is it possible that this same number of people that bought Tone AI assistant, are you saying the mining system was rigged by a lot of users? How is it rigged? And don't forget, if they are also claiming that this thing is also rigged, then why is the claim still on? Since it has exceeded it, why is the claim still on? Why are people still claiming? Why is the booster, why is it still on sale? If the miners actually rigged it, why is it? Then why are you still putting up different tax over here for people to do if they rigged it? Okay, now if I do any of these tax, I'm going to get 500 hash rates. Why is this still on? Why? Then I raised the concern the last time after these guys, the countdown came up, like the end of the countdown. They released, I made a video prior to that it is not done anywhere that a project that just launched is up for sale, and those people who bought pre-sale could not even swap. Those people who bought pre-sale, who participated in the fair launch, could not swap. The coin was up for sale. I can connect my wallet so that you can see, because I also bought the pre-sale, the fair launch also. I bought with 1 ton. which was at the end of when I was able to claim, it was 65 tone. You can check my previous videos in case you have any doubts. Which was 65 tone, a 65,000 Thai, which was 1 tone according in the fair launch. But what happened? What happened next? What happened next? Let me just go to ddust, ddust.io. So what happened next? I discovered that. Let me just connect my wallet so that it will be much easier. So I discovered that my my 1 tone, that 65 thousand Thai, was not even worth 0.8 tone, which means I don't know if there's a problem with the exchange, but let me go to the history here and see if I can get through the direct link. So because these guys have been on, so let me look for ddust. So this is supposed to take me there directly. So I noticed that my what okay, they launched the coin officially on ddust.io. So they launched it to the point that you can buy Thai from ddust, whereas the miners and the people who bought Tonai assistant bots and the people who participated in the fair launch or pre-sale, as you may know it, none of us were able to sell. None of us. It was not open. So they were not creating rooms for more people to come into the project to buy. Why would you launch a token? I've never seen this in my entire life. I've been in crypto space since 2018, and since then till this very day, I've never seen a situation where a token launched. When a token launched, then people who bought pre-sale cannot sell, because once they launch pre-sale, people should be able to sell. Let me give excuses for the miners. Like, yes, miners are supposed to be people like, yes, that came into the system for free, so they are supposed to be the last. But in the case that we all have to buy Tonai assistant bots, you have to give everybody equal chance and equal opportunity to do the needful. All right? An open market, that's what is called fair launch. Or they don't understand the meaning of the English fair launch, that everybody have equal rights, come into the system and buy this, but yet they did no such thing. They did no such thing. So you can imagine to this very point in time right now, I can still claim, which is not supposed to be so, and you people are complaining of rigging. So what coin are you going to give to people? Now you're not telling me who bought 5 Tonai assistant bots that I'm going to claim 0.4, whereas some of my friends have already claimed and they've swapped already. So how is that fair? How is that fair? So, like, the tone community is bigger than this whole thing. Please, I don't know. It's our time we report this particular tone AI developers to the tone community, because a scam like this can be going under their nose, and I'm not sure they are aware, or if they are aware, I think they should be doing something about it, because this is quite unreasonable. This is against everything they've said so far, their white paper, everything they've said. They've not followed one single thing. One single thing. They've not followed it. So how would you trust a developer or a project who do not keep to their words? How would you? How would you? So in case you are just wondering, like, why is it like this? Why is it like that? This was what they said. Let this thing finish. This is what they said. Total supply 10 billion. Token for pre-sale 3.5 billion. Token for liquidity 1.6 billion. Initial market cap 152,000 ton. Soft cap 5,000. Let's move over to pre-sale time. This was the time. Then pre-sale ends 20 on the 14th. That's on Valentine's Day. That was when the pre-sale ended. So, and this is what they all did here. So why are they've not kept to one single word of what they've said. They keep coming up with excuses upon excuses upon excuses. So officially, like, it's our time the tone community, that's the Tone blockchain, the owners, I think Durov, like it's our time you step in and resolve this thing, because these are the kind of projects coming into the Tone community or the Tone blockchain that will bring a very bad name to the chain. That will bring a very bad name to the chain, because I've never on this sandbox, on Pink Sale, and other pre-sale platforms, I've never seen that when they launch that new people can buy the pre-sale, people who bought pre-sale cannot buy. I've never seen anything of such. So check out these Tone AI developers. These guys, they are up to something, because I'm meant to believe that they've already dumped, because according to them, that because when I read in this particular thing, their white paper, they said they're giving 5% to the community miners, while the developers are holding 10%. So why would the team that's under 10%, a whole community over 100,000, if I'm not mistaken, miners are to share 5%, while the team is holding 10%. What if the team has actually dumped that 10% on the community? I've used the 10% to remove liquidity, and that's why there's a fall in price. And these guys are trying to cover their ass by saying the thing was rigged, the mining was rigged. How was the mining rigged when people are buying Tone AI assistant bots with their money? What happened to the funds? What happened to it? So guys, let's come together. So do you agree with what I'm saying? Or if you have your own reservation or observation or comments about this whole thing that is ongoing, come on, you're free to drop it under this YouTube post. Comment on that, put it under the comment section. All right. So guys, I post about aside these things, I invited people here. So if I see something go wrong, so it's still also my duty, who invited people, to also speak against or in favor of a particular project. All right, so I don't just come up that just to speak because I want to speak. No, because people investment are deep down here and they are not saying anything. So for the past 2 days, they've not said anything aside their Twitter post, so which have not been updated. You can see people are angry. People keep commenting. These 2,200 K comments. All right, so people are not just happy with this community right now. So if you think what I'm saying is wrong, then you tell me why you think is wrong, and if there's a way forward and how we can move this whole thing, we've been able to get our token and been able to trade our token and not holding us back, because there's nothing like fairness right here. Because I believe those community, those other people who have sold, they are rejoicing right now, while the rest of us who still have our money stuck right here, so we are sorrowful and we're crying. So all right, and don't forget to join my Telegram group. The link is on the description. So airdrop cowboy. So if you are looking for only legit airdrops, as it stands right now, one of the legit mining platform aside Notecoin is hot. You can check my videos in the link, and you check any of my videos, the links are in the description. You can join them. All right, and don't forget that Smart Layer is launching very soon. They're already giving that date. I can't remember the date right here, but let me see if I can just show you the dates here. Smart Layer haven't posted about it, so you can see, to celebrate OKX listing, Smart Layer is giving. So Smart Layer will be listing on OKX. So if you are yet to join Smart Layer, look for the link under this description. So I'll post it for you guys to join. Like, Smart Layer is a very cool platform. All right, so guys, let me know what you guys think. All right, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do turn on the bell notification in case you want to be seeing more of my crypto updates. All right, so for Tone AI, to the developers, if you guys want us to think otherwise about this particular project, it's our time you do the right thing. Let us, those money you got from selling Tone AI bots, pump it as liquidity into the project. If you have sold your 10% bag, because I don't believe it's the 2% you said you're going to sell, I don't believe that. So if you've sold your bag, reinvest that money into this project and bring this project, because you are giving this Tone blockchain a very, very bad name.